Hello, my beautiful Scorpio. This is V with Pharaohs Tarot, and I'm here with your weekly elemental border game reading. Thank you so much for being here. Your cards are pulled. Before we get started, we will never reach out to you for personal readings or donations. If you would like to book a personal reading or give a donation, all the information is in the description box below. We also have 30% off all tarot readings, so tap in. It's for all the readings, and the code is already locked in, so just go to the website www.PharaohsTarot.com and you'll be able to tap in there. All right, let's get it. You have the Justice with the World card, 2 major arcana here. So you could be a Libra, have Libra in your chart, but right here, this is like suggesting there is some sort of ending to a, I'm really hearing like a karmic cycle. I don't know why that was. It could have something to do with legalities. Maybe you were in a divorce that was like stretched out, or a custody battle that was stretched out, or some sort of legal business battle that was like stretched out for an extended period of time. But the divine is bringing justice and balance in. So this is a major new beginning, major new ending. Maybe you were wanting to buy a house and the closing process was taking a long time or something of that nature. Yeah, you had to remain confident. They're highlighting the strength card. It didn't pop out. So maybe you have Leo in your chart. Your confidence was built during this trial, during this test, whatever it was. It built your confidence not only in yourself but in the divine. And so you have the Tower with the Lovers, another major arcana. Like, this is a major transitional period in your life, Scorpio. And you showed up here in the Tower as well. And so you have the Lovers. Yeah, their divine is trying to help you choose moving forward after this situation. Not only the confidence, but there's some sort of knowledge that you gain, right? Because it's the Libra is like also air energy, so it's like cerebral. There's some sort of knowledge that you gain, so they help you build further stronger foundations moving forward in the future. But there's something, maybe some sort of communication, or maybe some sort of you're gonna surprise yourself by choosing a certain path that you're going to move into. But yeah, you're trusting your intuition more than ever. You're coming out of a space from where you're no longer allowing yourself to be deceived. 7 of Swords in reverse with the High Priestess. Yeah, you're not falling for nothing. You're not going for nothing. It's like this energy of you trusting your intuition so much. You really tapped into the divine. So some of y'all have like gone through like some shadow work, some deep period of where it was just you and the divine, and you know, like they are your, you know, they're your ace, period. And you know that. So whoever you partner with from here on out has to be as equally connected and be on that same page, because this is who you're riding with. This is who you know rides for you. The divine, your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, all that. And so you got the 6 of Wands with the 7 of Wands and the you are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Yeah, you're fighting for this some sort of victory. This was a hard won victory, okay? You're moving into it, or you're coming up out of it, and maybe the divine is trying to, I don't know, maybe help you not like soften just a bit, because maybe you had to fight so hard that you feel like you might have to fight for everything. And they wanted to build up that muscle, okay? And you know that I'm saying it's better to be a warrior in the garden than a gardener in the war. So that's very true, but for some reason I'm feeling like you're going to have to like take your foot off the pedal in a little bit. But right now you're still kind of powering through with this 10 of Wands with the King of Wands with the Magician. Yeah, there's some sort of manifestation. The divine is with you every step of the way. So maybe you needed to notice. Maybe it's like that footprints in the sand. You felt like you were walking by yourself, but it was really the divine that was carrying you through this part. And you may feel like you're having a tough time right now, and they want you to just stand in your power, King of Wands. They want you to like keep your head up and show yourself to be this confident person. King of Wands doesn't shy away from anything. They're super confident. Okay, so yeah, don't listen to those thoughts, and don't listen to the people from the past who's trying to define you from your past. And maybe it's even you in your own head saying like, well, I used to do this and I used to do that. All right. So, and you're like making excuses for why you can't get what you want. You can manifest in anything you want, Scorpio. You have all the tools you need. Yeah, you got the 4 of Cups with the 8 of Cups. Yeah, you're not accepting any low vibrational energy, period. You're not accepting anything that's going to take you off your path. You're walking away from who needs to be walked away from, or a situation, whatever it is. You're clear about what it is that you have to offer. Okay, and you have the Five of Swords with the Six of Swords. Okay, so yeah, you already know to trust your intuition, but now you don't want your intuition to get confused with like a fear-based thought. Okay, and so the divine is trying to help you move away from thoughts that could be manipulating you in terms of moving towards a new future for yourself. And it's dealing with fear. It's just dealing with fear. Because moving forward, you're going to have to partner with new people to build pretty much anything. Whether you want a relationship, whether you want a new business, there's partnerships that has to take place. And so they want you to differentiate between what is your intuition and what is your fear. And while your intuition may cause you to make a decision that is challenging to make, there is still like an underlying thread, a foundation of peace with it. You just internally know you made the right decision, even if it does cause a little upheaval or chaos. You know you made the right decision. Fear is always going to be based in a lie and some sort of limitation, that some sort of perceived limitation. And so you have the Queen of Pentacles with the Four of Swords. Yeah, you stepping into like some sort of stability that's going to allow you to rest. Remember that energy I was saying, taking your feet off the pedal? This is that. You have the Queen of Pentacles, so that's more of an attractive energy. So maybe y'all are working on something that's going to provide like a passive income, so you don't have to show up so much. Or maybe y'all going to be doing like work from home sometimes, so you can like manage your workload a little more. Yeah, something like that. So you have the Judgment with the Five of Wands. Okay, so yeah, the divine is saying just don't get involved in any drama, don't get involved in any conflict. They're gonna handle all of that. If you just keep moving forward, you won't dirty up, muddy up, taint your energy with this whatever drama is gonna come from the success that you have, from this new manifestation. You were brave, you were courageous, and you're going to get the fruits of your labor. People are just going to be some haters sometimes, and that's just what it is. So you got to be able to recognize that. So you have the Two of Cups with the Three of Wands. Yeah. So yeah, you're waiting for some sort of partnership. You're going to get what you want, but the divine is saying wait for what you deserve right here. You know what I mean? Maybe it's about somebody has to move towards you, or you're moving towards them. But the Wands is like an active card. So whatever this is, if it's some sort of partnership romantically, you know, you're not sitting around at home feeling sad or sorry for yourself. You're still getting out there. You're still meeting people. You're still, you know, like I said, that King of Wands did pop out. So you might be very attractive at this time. And, you know, Scorpios have that allure anyway. It's like that mysteriousness about them. So you're going to want to protect that energy. And it's easier to do that when you know what you want. It's easier to like separate the wheat from the chaff when you can identify what is good for you and what is not. And if, yeah, and it feels right there over the Judgment. So this is something that's preordained, predestined. So whether it's love, like romantic, platonic, or a business situation, the divine, sorry, the divine has their hand in it. The divine has their hand in it, and so they got your back. Okay, my throat chakra did something weird there, so don't allow your voice to be stifled at this time. Speak your truth, say what you need to say, and it could be you saying positive affirmations to yourself. This could be you spending more time with the divine and your ancestors in prayer and meditation, and just you know, getting out in, I'm hearing reverence. Yeah, because when you honor the divine, you really honor yourself. When you show love for nature, you show love for yourself. So it's just taking care of yourself, eating good foods, learning more about certain aspects of your spirituality, ingesting healthy media, meaning music and television, things of that nature. But I'm going to pull a Shaman Oracle card for you. And while I do, remember that 30% off tarot sale. All that information in the description box. I see the fire on the bottom, okay? So there is a lot of Wands energy out here, so just be mindful. You're going to have to do some grounding so you don't, you know, burn an unnecessary bridge or anything like that. Fire came out for sure. You got the drum. Ooh, and the Ancient Ones. Bam, I told you the divine was heavy with you. So you got the fire, the ancient ones, and the drum. Yeah, tapping into this spirit. Your spiritual side is going to be like paramount. It's like consistently. It's really important that you get on a set routine with them, because whatever this is, you're really being elevated. Okay, this could be a spiritual elevation as well. You got the drum here, so there's something that's really unique. Some of y'all could be very like tuned in with nature to the point of being like shamanic energy, of being like really focused like with the animal kingdom, the animal world, because the drum is made of wood and it also has the animal skin on top of it. So you're like blending their world and you actually create the rhythm, and we all are a part of the circadian rhythm. So you're seeing how everything flows together. Your heart is expanding. Maybe your heart chakra is being cleared and cleansed out, being purified. But with this fire, you definitely want to ground yourself, because you're going to have the passion that you need to move forward. But, you know, fire is very cleansing and warming, but if you don't have control over it, it can be very volatile and destructive. So you want to really hone in your focus and put the divine first, yeah, because their card is the number 1. So start your day with the divine, end your day with the divine, and that way you'll always be tapped in. Your intuition will always know who's for you, who's not, what opportunity to take and which one isn't, what you should be manifesting and what's not. Maybe even helping you discover different rituals and different ways to practically manifest in this. But yeah, the vision quest is letting me know that you've been on the journey to break some sort of generational curse, something you can, like a pattern that you can see in your family. And it could have something to do with equal give and take, something to do with yeah, you see, like literally my throat chakra got disturbed during this reading, and there's like a hand over the mouth. So that could be something, you know, you're speaking up for yourself. You're not shying away from any sort of potential conflict. You're not involving yourself in drama, but you're also using your truth to dissipate any chaos, all right? Using your light to just shine into the darkness, all right? Counsel, absolutely. It's time for you to get in touch with the big ones, all right? So hopefully this was helpful, Scorpio. Like, share, and subscribe. We would love to have you a part of this community. Join us also over on TikTok, where we go live. And on Instagram, we haven't posted in a minute in Instagram, but there's still some really great oracle pulls over there, all right? So much love and light to you. Namaste.